Hello, I am OTM Speaks, also known as O Speaks. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, share, comment. I really like when you guys comment. So today, I woke up and saw something on Twitter, and I had to go find the whole video. Um, Kamala Harris notoriously is not a good leader, and I say that because throughout her time in California and even through this presidential race that just passed, she's had over a 90% turnover rate, which means 9 out of 10 people that work for her and with her leave. They don't like her. She's not popular. We saw a few of her employees or staffers, I don't know what you want to call them. We saw a few of them come out after the campaign and say they felt kind of betrayed because of how they managed money or a lack of management of money. So somebody did not like her, because that's the only way I can describe why they would allow her to go into this conference call or Zoom meeting or whatever this is. It actually should have been what the concession speech looked like. This is the real version of her, and I just want to go through it because it's not too long. I did chop out stuff that I didn't feel was necessary, and this is just really, really, really awkward. And she's really good at awkward because that's what she does. But anyway, without further ado,
Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Back at you, brother. You are such an extraordinary leader, and we have become lifelong friends. I just, in front of everyone, I want to thank you, Tim. You lead with courage. You lead with heart. You see the people. You care about the people. You believe in uplifting the dignity to which all people are entitled, and you do it and you have a sense of fun when you're doing it. But you are an extraordinary leader, and obviously the people of Minnesota are very, very lucky to have you there. But you are a national leader, and I'm thankful for your love of our country and your willingness to put the work into it. I'm thankful for the faith that you put in me and Governor Walz and our team. And I am thankful because I know your character is such that you're not going to get knocked down. And you're in this fight. And you're in it for all the right reasons. And I know that about you. It's why you're part of this call right now and all the work that you did over those 107 days and even before.
okay, so it was a call. Um, Notice anything about her? And look at
And
this.
the outcome of this election obviously is not what we wanted. It is not what we worked so hard for. But I am proud of the race we ran. What we did in 107 days was unprecedented. Think about the coalition that we built, and we were so intentional about that. You would hear me talk about it all the time, being a daughter of parents who are active in the civil rights movement, that it's leaders that we are dedicated to the coalition, to bringing people together that seemingly have nothing.
I always found it useful to not talk so much. And this is, you could see why this would rub regular employees the wrong way. Throughout this whole thing, and again, I chopped this up. This is kind of like a highlight reel of drunken stupor talk. I would open the floor up for other people to speak, because all it turns out to be is a lecture, and it seems like she's trying to pretend that she's, proud of her team and all that. But if you look at her demeanor, you look at her, she's clearly been drinking or smoking, most likely drinking. This gives me alcohol vibes.
In common, but have everything in common. A coalition, our understanding that the strength of our country will be a function of our willingness to put in the work, and that we will do that work with a sense of joy, yes, with a sense of work ethic and understanding it's going to be hard, but it's good work. It's good. You knocked on doors, you called friends, you called in favors. You said, hey, I showed up at your softball game. Now I need you to show up at the campaign office. Because of your efforts, get this, we raised an historic $1.4 billion, almost $1.5 billion from grassroots supporters alone. the most in presidential campaign history. Nearly 8 million donors contributed an average donation of about $56
Look at her
to
eyes.
fuel our People Powered campaign. Understand that the work that we did included the work that so many of you here did, which is to talk to first-time voters. Many of you are first-time voters. And to talk about how being involved can make a difference. And that remains true. And that's one of the pieces that I just want us to please take away, that our fight for freedom and for opportunity and for the promise of America, it included, for example, nearly almost 4 million first-time contributors to our campaign because of the work you did of helping people know that they can be engaged and that they're not outside, that they're inside, that we're all in this together.
Wow.
And that work continues. The work must continue of remind.
The work must continues? Hold on.
And
Hold
that
on.
work continues. The work must continue of reminding ourselves that what you all did is going to have lasting effects. Again, I'll say, the election didn't turn out like we wanted it to. Certainly not as we planned for it to. But understand that the work we put into it was about empowering people. That's the spirit with the work we did. Our spirit and our work was about saying that it is a strength that we each have to lift people up, as opposed to beating people. All that work that you did that was about engaging with other people, engaging with perfect strangers and in their face seeing a neighbor, that has lasting care and will bring us together. And sometimes in the darkest moments, people lose faith in that. Are there people out there that feel that way? And you reminded people that yes, there are. And there are a lot of us. And that strength cannot be taken from us. That is our strength. It cannot be taken from us. So listen, as I said the day after the election, I still strongly believe the light of America's promise will burn bright as long as we never give up and we keep fighting. And the fight that fueled our campaign, a fight for freedom and opportunity, that did not end on November 5th. A fight for the dignity of all people, that did not end on November 5th. A fight for the future, a future in which all people receive the promise of America, that fight's not over. So look, we still have a lot to fight for, okay? A future where every American body, not their government telling them what to do. Our fight for the rule of law, for freedom for all, for equal justice, for the sacred principles, not over. That fight's still in us, and it burns strong. And I know this is an uncertain time. I'm clear-eyed about that.
Wow.
I know you're clear-eyed about it.
She's not clear-eyed at all. I don't know what this is, but this is definitely intoxication. Why would anyone allow her to do this? Why not say, hey, maybe we should do the call tomorrow? Look, she's clearly intoxicated. Someone within her circle said, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it right now. Whoever set up the cameras and said action, they saw her before they said action. They knew she was intoxicated. They knew this was going to come out. This woman, as of yesterday, day before yesterday, depending on when you're watching this, she said she's planning on running in 2028. This to me seems like sabotage. Someone allowed her to go on when she clearly should not be on. Look at her eyes. You could hear it in her voice. She's slurring a lot. She's doing this. She's overdoing her gestures. She shouldn't be on camera right now. If this was leaked as just a private conversation, people would feel bad for her.
And it feels heavy. And I just have to remind you, don't you ever let anybody take your power from you. You have the same power that you did before November 5th. and you have the same purpose that you did. And you have the same ability to engage and inspire. So don't ever let anybody or any circumstance take your power from you.
This is wild.
Look, this mission that we have, it takes hard work. But as you've heard me say many times, we like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work can be joyful work. And in doing our work, we will remain committed and intentional about building community, building coalitions. And I thank you all. I thank you all. We are all in this together. All right? We are all in this together.
It's over.
And on this practical eve of Thanksgiving, I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving with the ability and to find the ability at this moment to just remember there is so much to be thankful for. And so I wish for you that you are surrounded by the people you love and who love you. As you know, I encourage you to be around family in whatever way you compose that family.
Wow.
But to take a moment and just reflect on all the good you have done and all the good you have yet to do. We are powerful, those of us who love our country. And we got a lot of work to do.
Okay, it's over. She's making it sound like there's still work to do because she keeps saying we still have a lot of work to do. It's over. Even if you run in 2028, this is not encouraging. That's brutal. And that went on a lot longer than what I just played. I just wanted to find the full video because I've seen like a 30-second clip of it. I'm like, there's no way. This has to be out of context. Nope. It's actually worse when you watch the full video. Brutal. Share. Comment. I like comments. Again, I'm Gw.stgdesigns, aka O Speaks. Wow.